Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Average Steven. Hope you're rocking because you know I am. So in today's video, I'm going to make Coca-Cola chicken. This is an old-time Boy Scout favorite. It's real easy to make, but man, is it delicious. You know, chicken is a very porous meat, and it takes on the flavors that it's cooked around. So this is going to come out really good. I generally put more Coke in it than what it says in the directions. And I also put more garlic too. I got a little story to tell you during the video, but stay tuned. I'll show you what's coming up next. All right, so I'm going to make this for my friend's office because again, to make this for one person is really kind of silly. So I'm going to make this for his office, and so I have a lot of chicken right here, but I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces because it will take on flavor a lot easier that way. Again, the instructions didn't say to do it that way, but through trial and error, I found that cutting into smaller pieces really works out great. So let's go ahead and cut it into smaller pieces. And only that one. No! I know he's crazy. And also, people take what they want, they don't throw away too much if it's cut into smaller pieces. That they can pick their portion size better. So I'm just going to cut this all up. And generally, with most of the Dutch oven food is that you cook it, in a Dutch oven, but I'm going to use my crock pot, all right? So don't hate me. So the story is that I was a Boy Scout for many years. I helped out with the Scouts. I was a Scout Master for the Cub Scouts and a Cub Scout Master for the Cub Scouts. Many years. I loved it. It was awesome. It was a sad day when I decided it was time to pull away. Other things in life got in the way, so. But it was great, and I still help out the Scouts every now and then. I'm not as active as I used to be, nowhere near as active as I used to be. I got the Silver Beaver Award, a local award that we had. I'm trying to think of what it was called. But basically, it's all the awards I could get in Scouts, I got them. And I'm not bragging, I'm just, letting you know how involved I was, because in order to get awards, you have to be involved. I loved it though. And I love the program. It's great for the kids. I'm not going to get into the controversy of what they're doing now and so on and so forth. I ain't going to get into all that. I just love the program, and I always told the boys, I've been out of it since about as Scout Master. I've been out of it since 12, so 2012, I believe. So what was I saying? I think it's a great program. I would always tell the boys that, listen, your strive should be to make eagle. And the reason why your strive is to make eagle is because that very well could be the difference between you getting a job and not getting a job. Who's ever interviewing you for your job, obviously will know about the Eagle program and the dedication it takes to make Eagle. And the other thing is, you don't know if he's an Eagle himself, and will give you the job just for that simple reason, is the fact that you got Eagle. You just don't ever know how many doors that opens for you to make that achievement. So during my reign as Scoutmaster, I put out 7 Eagle Scouts. And unfortunately, and again, this is really unfortunate, no other Scoutmaster has produced an Eagle Scout out of the troop that I was in. since I left. And again, I'm not bolstering, you know, what I did. It's just sad the fact that they don't put the same emphasis on it as I did to allow the boys to have the best pathway in life, because that's what it is. It's a great pathway in life to make Eagle Scout. And it's such dedication. It takes a lot of work. Ooh, that's not good. Let's take that out of there. The son of my ex-wife, which, you know, my ex-stepson or whatever, he got the Life Scout, which is the one just below Eagle, and made it all the way to 3 merit badges away from Eagle and an Eagle project. If you know anything about this, if you know anything about the Eagle program, you'll know what I'm talking about. You have to do an Eagle project, and he said, quote unquote, "I'm done," and just threw in the towel. He was 15. He had plenty of time to make Eagle. You got to make it by 18. He had plenty of time to make Eagle, and it's just a sad fact that he threw in the towel. I mean, he's doing great now and everything, you know. It's, you know, it didn't hurt him in life, but nonetheless, I mean, why not? Why would you not see that all the way through? I don't get it. So unfortunately, he didn't get it, and missed out on a great opportunity of making that, because, you know, you only have one chance to make it. I was never a scout when I was growing up, and I don't know. I went to the meeting that they have in school to be a scout, and there was just something about their handshake that really turned me off as scouts. And you know, looking back on it, you know, hindsight's 20/20. I'm sure it was nothing really that big of a deal, but, you know, to a young 6 or 7 year old, you know, everything counts. Actually, I think I was older than that. I think I was like 10. I think I was in 5th grade. I think I was in 5th grade. So I don't know. I mean, it's real easy to turn off a kid at that age, and a friend of mine and we went there together, and neither one of us signed up. We both made fun of something they did, because again, you know, as a kid, you're very impressionable, and if things just don't look right, you're gonna make fun of them. You know. But yeah, we didn't sign up, and you know, hindsight's 20/20. You know, I wish I really would have, because being an Eagle really makes a different pathway for you. You make a different pathway for yourself as being an Eagle. So I love the scouting program. I still support it with all the changes and everything. COVID really hurt scouts, as you can imagine. Just as, you know, Boy Scouts allowing girls to be in it really has hurt the Girl Scouts. I hope they survive, because that's another great program for the girls. You know, unfortunately, it's not as prestigious as the Eagle Scout, but it's still another great program. I don't know if I should make some more or not. That looks like an awful lot. I got that other package there. I'm thinking on it. I'm thinking on it. So, drop in the comments, you know, your thoughts about what I've told you. But so anyway, Boy, I digress. I never even actually told you the story about the Coca-Cola chicken. Forgive me. So, had a really good friend, Tim, and he and I, we did a lot of scouts together. He had 2 boys in scouts. I had 1 boy in scouts. And we I'm not gonna put that in there. And so we went on a camping trip. You know, every month you go on a camping trip someplace, and the boys cook their meals and the adults cook their meals. That's how we did it anyway. And so one meal we decided we're gonna have Coca-Cola chicken. Well, he and I both love garlic. Okay, I mean we love garlic. And he did all the food prep at home for that camp out, and he decided that he would get elephant garlic. Okay, big garlic. It's called elephant garlic. And man, he had a huge bag of elephant garlic, a huge bag, and we were like, whoo, we are going to taste that garlic now. Because, you know, all of our meals, we'd be like, I really don't taste the garlic. I really don't taste the garlic. You know, all of our meals that we put together, we really didn't taste the garlic. So, he's like, you know what? I'm going to fix that. We're going to taste this garlic. So he commenced to cut up all the vegetables and everything for the weekend and cut up all the garlic, and he had a big bag of garlic, huge bag. And first of all we had like a package of chicken like what I'm cutting up. We had a lot of chicken for 2 of us now, just 2 of us. And we went ahead and put the garlic, and we had something else, you know, along with the Coca-Cola chicken that needed garlic, so we didn't use it all in the Coca-Cola chicken, but we used a good portion of it in the Coca-Cola chicken, and we get done cooking it, and we were eating it like, dang, I don't taste the garlic. Man, I don't taste the garlic either. Well, evidently, elephant garlic doesn't really have a flavor, okay? It's really for looks. Because, man, we had so much in there, couldn't hardly ever taste it. And of course, I mean, you know, we're still gonna eat it. It's still good. We just didn't have a lot of garlic flavor to it, that's all. And he and I, like I said, I mean, he's, you know, I was military at the time. No, I was already retired. I was already retired by that time. And but you know, I'm a runner, and he's a runner, and lifts weights and everything. You know, very active people. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we had chicken like right here. We went back to that pot for some more chicken, and it was empty. We couldn't believe it. It was empty. We had eaten all the chicken. We had like 4 pieces each, you know. It was empty. We devoured that stuff. I will never forget that. You know, I have a few other memorable stories to tell about Boy Scouts too, but I'll just tell those on a later date. So anyway, it was funny. We went back into the Dutch oven for some more, and it was empty. Nothing. Nada. Yeah, I know. Y'all saying I'm wasting a lot of chicken, but you know what? I don't like fats. Okay. I mean, we had to eat fat when I was a kid. We were forced to eat fats. And I just don't, as an adult, I don't eat fat. Or at least I try not to. So yeah, I know I'm wasting some chicken by cutting off the fat and taking meat with it, but I don't care. I'm not eating fat. Yes, this will be my dinner tonight. So I usually serve this with no yolk noodles. Okay, I normally serve it with no yolk noodles, but tonight I think I'm going to have peas, frozen peas with this to complete my meal. But wait and see. I think that's it for cutting up chicken. I'll be back. All right, so I got all that mess cleaned up. So it says 1.5 cups of ketchup. Listen, you put it. I douse this. Okay, I douse it to coat it. So therefore, it's actually a sauce. Okay. The ketchup is to allow the coat to stick to the chicken. So that's the job of the ketchup. And that's the job of the ketchup all the time. And no, I didn't remove the top. Bum, bum, bum. So I'm going to use a whole bottle of ketchup. This is a 2-pound, 6-ounce ketchup. I'm going to put some Coke in it to wash out the rest of it instead of water. Okay. All right. Man, they make these containers real. I'm just going to keep on adding this until it covers. All right. It says 2 tablespoons of chili powder, but I'm only going to do 1. I'm only going to do 1. I don't want, oops, that's about 1. I don't want it real hot. So add a little chili powder. And it says 1 tablespoon of onion salt, onion powder. One onion powder. And then we must not forget our garlic. Okay, it says 3 cloves of garlic. Well, you know what? That looks good. Along with the garlic juice. All right, that should cover all that. Let's mix all that up. We're going to cook this just at a boil, at a real low boil. Look how thick that is. That's good. That is really good. Oh, I like this. I'm actually going to serve this on Tuesday to my friends. So it's going to sit in the refrigerator for a day. You know what that does to meat. You know, it gets those flavors right in there. I like the fact I cut it up, but I think it makes it a lot easier. Alright, so that's that one. Alright, I'm going to put that over here on my induction. And of course, I'm going to stir that, you know, off and on. Alright, so that's on. Now, let's do the same thing in here. Actually, it says to mix all these ingredients separately, but what? Why? Why do you need to mix them separately? You can just mix them all in the pot. All right, we're gonna measure this one. Not. Whew, they're gonna hate me. They'll be like, "Oh my God, that garlic! Oh, I'm gonna have bad breath all day." Huh? Not bad breath all day. It's my buddy and his staff, and the staff is made up of all women. So, you know, I'm gonna hear about the garlic. Like I said, it's going to sit in the refrigerator for a day. Actually, 48, well, yeah, about 36 hours. By the time I get it in there and I take it back out, warm it up. Let's put some more soda in that. That'll boil down some. All right, looks like we're ready to go and get this one here going on. All right, so this chicken is done. However, in my induction, this chicken in my crock pot hasn't even started boiling yet. What the heck? I'm wondering if something happened in my crock pot. But it's hot. I mean, it's hot to touch. So, I don't know. I don't know what the heck. But I'm going to go ahead and start my noodles. And I'm going to eat that one. See you in a bit. Alright, so this one is done. But something must have happened in my crock pot because it's just not doing what it's supposed to be doing. I don't know. I guess I need a new crock pot. I'm probably going to wind up transferring that into another pot. Probably back into this one here. I'll put this into something else and cook it with in this. I don't know how to have my crock pot. But anyway, all right. So I got my no yolks. And I got my frozen peas. I love frozen peas. Gotta have butter though. I gotta have butter on my noodles. Some people take the sauce from the chicken and put it on the noodles, which is also good too. But I prefer not to do that. I prefer butter. So let's try this out. You can taste the Coke. You can taste the garlic, of course, and you can taste the chili powder. You can taste all the flavors out of that. And of course, after it sits in the refrigerator for a couple of days, and I give it to them on Tuesday, you'll be able to taste even more of that. It will absorb up more of that. I like that I cut it up smaller. It was faster to cook, and there's more flavor in it because there's more meat exposed. So this is a win. Try it out. It's real easy and really great taste. And like I said, if you put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours after you cook it, it'll be even better. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Until next time, keep rocking, because you know I am. Peace out.